Good morning, resellers. It's Saturday, May 3rd, Kentucky Derby Day. Just got back from yard selling. It's already after 10 a.m. There's a lot of different ones. Some I didn't even get to. It's unfortunate when so many different developments do the same one the same week. That being said, sometimes it's easier to find stuff because other people are at the bigger ones, depending on which one you go to. But I got a pretty big haul. Nothing, just consistent scores, nothing crazy. But let's start it off with video games. We got a couple Wii games for $1 piece. Michael Jackson Experience for $1. That goes for like 10. Just Dance 14 for $1 and Family Feud for $1. Nothing special there. Same stand had a DS and some games right before I got there. I got there around 6:35. I guess it sold at 6:32, so that shows you definitely got to get out there early. Then we got Guitar Hero on tour for that was $2, but usually going for 15. Nintendo DS. And we got Transformers game that's usually going for about 12 or so for $2. And then we got two Switch games for $5. Five Nights at Freddy Help Wanted, that goes for about $25. And Wheel of Fortune Jeopardy goes for about $17. So $42, and they sold both for $5, so that was a good score. Two Thomas trains, nothing special. Two die-cast ones, not in the best condition. Number 2, I believe that's Gordon. I'm sure somebody will correct me if I'm wrong. And then I got a lot of Thomas fans on my channel. And then Ben, not in the best of shape. Not sure if these are eBay sellable, but they were 50 cents each. And I have a bin down at my flea market stand with some Thomas trains, if not. Then we got great score. Always be on the lookout for these, obviously. Who knows how often kids go to school anymore, but they used to have to use these TI-84s. I don't know if they still do, but that being said, they still sell for $40 all day on the internet, on eBay, and I got that for $5. So anytime you can pick those up for really 10, 15 or less, you want to grab them. Got another calculator, Texas Instrument TI-30X. Don't have any idea if that's worth anything or not, but in the package, I know they keep it in good shape, and it's only $1, so can't go wrong there. It might only be a $12 or $15 calculator. Got 3 PSP discs for the PlayStation Portable from back in the day. 2 movies, Benchwarmers and Dodgeball, and then a game, Star Wars Battlefront, but they were only 50 cents each, so can't go wrong there. Got a tub of Pokemon cards. I'm not going to even open them up and try to make heads or tails of them. They're probably not even in the best of shape, but I know somebody that does Pokemon, so I'm going to take them to him and have him check them out and see if there's anything worth anything. It was kind of like a $5 gamble on that. And we got 3 Maxwell recording tapes. I actually just sold 3 of these for $1 each down at my flea market stand, so I'll just restock those. Cameras. Got 3 camera scores. Weren't major scores. Had to kind of pay up a little. Not really pay up, but not get them for dirt cheap. But this Minolta for $10 with the lens, great shape, and a case for $10. I think it's like a $50, $60 camera. We got this Canon. They were making offers, so I offered $15 for it. It usually goes for around $50, $60, but it's in good shape with the lens and everything. Maybe I can get closer to $80 if I'm lucky. And then finally, the last camera is an older Minolta, but it's got a lens in there and everything that comes with it. Hoping to get like $50, $60 for that, and that's like I gave $15 for that one as well. So I paid up a little, but the cameras always sell pretty well for me. Got this Jumbo Snoopy doll, $3. If anything, I'll put him down at the flea market around Christmas time. He'll sell pretty quick for like 10 or 15 bucks or something. Got a couple nice, pretty cool Halloween masks. Looks like, I don't know if that's imitation Freddy Krueger or who that's supposed to be exactly, but it's a pretty gory one. And I got that one for $3. And I guess what this is, Pennywise. Pretty awesome one. Got that for $5. So they'll sell good when October rolls around. Here's 2 items I got at the thrift store the other day that weren't part of this yard sale haul. But another Slinky dog. And I believe, I paid $2.99 for him. Might have been half off for $1.50. I forget if it was the half off day or not. And then we got Chipper. He's from a show in the 80s cartoon. I remembered that. I can't remember what show it is, but I looked him up and he's going for about $20. And he still has his tags from 1986. And I got him for $2.99. Then we got 3 hats for 50 cents. Or these might have been $1.50 each. Penn State versus Auburn, September 18th, 2021. Penn State versus Illinois football, October 23rd, 2021, Military Day. And then a God is Good hat. And then I think I threw, that might have been here where I got the Paddington Bear ceramic ornament. Or it looks like it spins around. I'm not sure if it works. But I got that 50 cents. Also got this globe. Rabbits for 50 cents. Can't go wrong. Honey Bunny. I'm not sure if that's worth anything, but it's heavy and it's well made, so maybe they're worth money. Even if not, I took a 50-cent gamble. Got this, looks like a vintage flask for 50 cents. Thought that was pretty cool. And I got this vintage gun knife. It's, try to open it up there. Yeah, so that's vintage. They have newer ones that are selling for like $30 that aren't vintage. I have to figure out exactly where that's from and what year and everything. But that, I can't go wrong for $5. It'll at least sell for $20. Another little mini Slinky Dog for 50 cents. Keep running into Slinky Dog lately. And then we got a frying pan for $1. That's Teflon, so that's good. And here's a bag full of necklaces. I'm not going to sort through them, but just to give you an idea what kind. All kinds of necklaces. I doubt there's anything worth anything, but they're $1 a piece. I'll throw them out at my flea market stand for $2 a piece, and people pick out of that. They'll sell. $1 for a pair of Vans. I just sold 2 pairs of Vans at my flea market stand at Green Dragon in the last 2 weeks for $10 each. They'll go right in my $10 shoe rack. 50 cents for a bag of figures. Are all M&M figures. I'm sure I do well with figures. I'll price them out and put them on my figure shelf and wait for them to sell 50 cents for the whole bag. At the same stand, well, I got more of those bags first. This one was 25 cents. We got 2 Miss Piggies, an Ernie, and Snuffleupagus. Great buy there. Another bag for $1. There's Felix the Cat in there. There's Jerry from Tom and Jerry, it looks like. 84 Gary Clark starting lineup. Batman. Can't go wrong for $1. Just sell one of those items out of there. You'll get your money back. Then we got another bag for $1. We got George Jetson. More figures back there. We got, looks like Buster Bunny from Tiny Toons. We got Spacely Sprocket, also from the Jetsons. Bunch of stuff in there for $1 for the whole bag. I mean, people, they just want to get rid of stuff. That's what I'm looking for. Not looking for retail stores at yard sales. Then we got some Christmas ornaments for 50 cents each. Elvis and guitar, brand new. If these aren't worth anything, they go right to my flea market stand. I sell a lot of Christmas ornaments down there. We got Marilyn Monroe. Looks like they're Kmart's. They're nothing special, but again, they're still worth 50 cents to me. And then we got another Elvis with the hound dog. And another bag of necklaces at a different spot. They were $1 a piece also. I'll buy them all if I can find them for 25 cents each. And then we got a little, I think this is for keeping track of a baseball score calculator. But I got that for $1. And then at the stand where I got all those figures, I also got all these Barbies. I don't know if there are any Barbies in here that are worth anything. I'm going to go through them and scan them before I'll start a bidding down at Green Dragon and sell them for $2, $3 a piece, but I got them for 25 cents a piece. So even if there aren't any worth selling on eBay, I will do great with them. I'm just going to flash them up one by one real quick in case there are any Barbie fans out there. If anybody knows if any of these look like they're worth anything, give me a timestamp of what time they're at. I mean, I'll find out on eBay anyway, but just to start a conversation in the chat maybe. By the way, if you are enjoying this content and if you can like and subscribe to the channel, it would help us a lot to try to grow the channel. And as I believe I mentioned last week, I'm at the end of the video, I'm going to have my Kentucky Derby pick for today. since it's Kentucky Derby Day when I'm making this video. There's another Barbie. Got a Ken. I guess he's still called Ken. Another Ken. Another Barbie. Blonde-haired guy. I don't know if that's Ken with bleached hair or not. Barbie. I guess with the Barbie movie, there could be new characters too. I don't know how new these are. Or maybe they're not even real Barbies. Who knows? But, oh yeah, there's the genuine Barbie tag on that one at least. Barbie. Let's go through them real quick here. Well, got quite a few of them though. I think I got like, it was like $5 worth, so that would have been 20 of them. Got a few more. I'll get to that in a minute. Then we got this dog for $1. You can, when you actually pet him, he changes colors. So I don't know if that's worth anything. I'll check on eBay. If not, take it to the flea market stand. Got a big Elmo doll for $3. I saw him from a half block away. Almost missed another yard sale because of him, because he's up on the ledge. Then I got a Snoopy glass jar for 25 cents. We got some M&M hats for 25 cents each. This was all at the Barbie stand. They wanted to get rid of their stuff, and they had some great deals. City of New York, FDNY. Another M&M Racing. M&M Racing. M&M's. M&M Racing. He actually, when they made these hats, he was actually part of the production team with the auto racers, I guess, and he had a couple autographed there, too. I didn't get those, though. We got Charlie for $1. It looks like it's mechanical. I don't know if it works or how much it's worth. Another Barbie for $1. We got this looked pretty cool. It's a mug with the handle being a blow dryer. You're an amazing hairstylist, so I thought that was pretty cool, but that was only 25 cents or 50 cents. I can't remember which. I got a Yeti for 25 cents or 50 cents. I don't like that it says Happy New Year 2000, but at least it's the year 2000. So it's kind of cool in that regard that it's that year. But it would have been better if it doesn't have the year on it where people see it. So, and then we got a Nightmare Before Christmas little sweatshirt kind of thing, $2. That should sell for $10 down at the flea market, or maybe 20 on eBay. We'll see. Another Barbie. Another Barbie. Another Barbie. Seems like I got more stuff this week, but I think I got a higher quality stuff than all those figures last week, but those figures are doing well. I've sold a couple already. Then we got another hat. That was 50 cents. I think that's everything. But yeah, so my Kentucky Derby pick for this year, 2 years ago, I picked Mage as the winner. He went off at 15-1 and came through for me. So I probably won't have a winner for a while, I guess would be. But that being said, I'm a big Bob Baffert fan, and he was suspended the last couple of years, at least last year, because his horse, I guess, tested positive for drugs. I don't know if he cheats, when he cheats, or how often he cheats, but I know he wins. And his other horse scratched. That leaves Citizen Bull 20-1 on the one hole. One hole it's hard to win out of, but there's two scratches. They're going to move the rail out a little bit. It's a very fast horse who I think could get the lead, especially if the track's muddy. They might have a little trouble closing on him. It's going to be hard to hold on, but at 20-1, I'll take Bob Baffert all day. And the Santa Anita got fourth. He didn't really get to run his race right. He kind of out of the start, he didn't get the lead, and then he was kind of jostled back. Then he went up for the lead and kind of wasted energy. So I think I'm just going to take a shot with Baffert because the favorite looks really good. I forget his name. And Quicksand looks really good as a closer. But they're very low odds, and I don't like to go for low value when I play the Derby. So I'm going to just hope they don't make it and get stuck in the pack. The Santa Anita Derby, when the favorite closed, there's 5 horses, so it's easy for him to run his race. Maybe he'll get bottled back, and maybe Citizen Bull can hold the lead. I might just bet Citizen Bull, the one horse, to win and box him with the field. Hope he at least gets second, and hope Bob Baffert can get some redemption after he's suspended last year from the Derby. All right, but that's all I have this time. Everybody have a great weekend. Good luck if you take the Derby, but sure thing is buying TI-84s for $5. You can't go wrong there. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you.